Hi guys, my name is Lucy, and I know pretty much nothing about YouTube, but today I went to a coffee shop and to a Goodwill, and I decided to take my camera with me so I could show you guys what kind of like an average weekend day for me is like. So here that is. So I've actually discovered that I enjoy Goodwill shopping more than regular shopping. There's just something exciting about walking through and kind of discovering new things rather than having them right in front of you. I feel like the frames and canvases and artwork section of Goodwill is kind of underrated. I picked up a lot of good artwork for my room, lots of old frames for pictures, and even canvases to just repaint over. Whenever I'm looking at clothes, I try to look for color and material before anything else, because otherwise it would take forever to look through all of Goodwill's racks. I'm always kind of looking for plain t-shirts, corduroy, flannels, denim, and blues, burgundies, and kind of foresty greens. I don't know, those are just my favorite colors. I like this dress, and I thought about getting it and cutting it short since it's a midi-length dress, and I kind of prefer shorter ones, but I ended up passing. I also like the print on this dress a lot, and thought that it could potentially be cut into a t-shirt or a shirt dress. I made a quick pass through shoes too. I've gotten a pair of Keds, some moccasins, and a pair of boots from Goodwill, but today wasn't really a great day for them. Always worth checking though. I feel like some people have really good luck with jeans at Goodwill. I'm not one of those people, really not my style overall, but I still kind of pass through just to check on the off chance that I find something that I like. Audio Jungle. My favorite part of any Goodwill trip is probably the flannels. Flannels are just so cozy, you can wear them with anything. They keep you warm, or you can tie them around your waist. There's just so many things you can do with a flannel. I always check in the men's section first because the men's section flannels tend to be better than the women's. That's a personal opinion, but I like more earthy toned flannels, and women's ones tend to be in a lot of pinks and purples and reds and yellows. I'm not really into that. Men's ones also tend to be of higher quality, and just I like the way they fit better. The women's ones are fitted. I like to be able to layer with my flannels, and that's easier with the men's flannels. Flannels are also great because sometimes you can find things like LL Bean flannels, which are like $50 retail, but only $5 at Goodwill. I always kind of like the men's section of Goodwill better than the women's anyway. They have lots of fun t-shirts. The sweaters are always really nice. They're a lot thicker and chunkier and just better quality than the women's sweaters. Today wasn't a super great day at Goodwill, but I managed to pick up like 5 different pieces to try on. I picked up a dress, a shirt, a jacket, and another shirt, and a belt. Oh, and a flannel, of course. So I'm going to try all those on. I really like this linen shirt I picked out and the way it worked with this belt, and I could definitely envision cutting this shirt shorter so it's more cropped, or tying it in the front. After I paid for everything from Goodwill, I went and picked up my biked about 2 blocks down to the nearest coffee shop, bought myself a chai tea, and sat down and started working on my homework. The coffee shop I went to is one I'd kind of like stopped by before and just gotten like a quick cup of coffee, but never one I'd actually studied in, and I ended up really liking it a lot. I'm also a really big fan of when coffee shops have just local art hanging up everywhere. I think it really gives it its own personality and something to kind of distract me from studying every once in a while. I eventually just got sick of studying and decided to bike home. I biked home along the river just to kind of play with my camera a little more, but it was pretty windy, so I didn't stay there very long. I also came across this really cool painting on a warehouse kind of on my way home, and I thought that was really cool. And that was kind of my day. I didn't do all that much, but I kind of wanted to play with my camera and kind of wanted to try putting up a video. So let me know how this was. Just please say hi in the comments. That's it. Have a nice day.